lines, and they're involved with the team when the game's not on. But when the game is on, the stage where they're actually the people who are paying their salary are present, they sit on the bench and get a free seat, paid seat, to watch the game. They're not going to play in. You all know the guy in the basketball team, your professional basketball team. His name is unpronounceable, like some name like Gugulac Gingling or whatever, and he's from Turkey slash Istanbul slash Argentina, and he's 7'2" and weighs 160 pounds and has a long beard. And I said he can't speak English, and he's making somewhere in the neighborhood of $500,000 to sit on your bench and watch the other teams play. That's what he does for a living. What do you do for a living, sir? Well, I watch a basketball game, and occasionally I just scrimmage with the guys who play it. It's worth $500,000 a year. Not. Football teams have like 70 players on their team, and only at one given time in a game, maybe 30 of them make an appearance. Hey, when you got maybe the one guy who earns his living because it's 27-17, and the other team has the ball third and fourth and 25, and he's in the dime package that has 17 coverage backs. Yeah. Oh, it's time for you to play, Jose. Oh, thank you. Oh, Jesus. So a solution to this problem, I think, would be to pay them, a reasonable salary for the actual job they do, which is the practice with the team, to be a body on the field, so to speak, to memorize the playbook, the coach's signals, and to be there in case four other guys in front of them die of stroke during the game. I think, I'm going to give them $30 an hour for that. I think that's fair, and not $500,000 a year for it. No, not going to do that. Sports is the most a biggest example of how we all have problems with wealth in our society, but there's certain things that get passes. And another thing that pisses me off, and it's kind of part B, the pissed off thing. Certain things just get passes. It's wrong, but it's okay because it's been like this forever, maybe, or it's just ingrained in us that these people are above us in some way. It's okay if an actor makes $3 million to act in a movie, and and has this lavish lifestyle. He's got 5 houses and 6 cars, but it's okay because after all, he's an entertainer. He's in the entertainment field, and these people get passes. Sports, like I said, sports people get passes. I'm not a big NASCAR fan, and I can tell you right now that I still don't understand why those guys make the big bucks. It's like bowling. Why those guys make huge bucks for doing something I can do on my spare time and still bowl better games than them sometimes. And I don't have to be 250 pounds overweight and drink Schlitz malt liquor while I'm doing it. Anyways, as I say, certain fields get passes. Then I think if we're going to start solving our economic problems, maybe we could also start slowly but surely solving this situation where I don't think my family should have to spend $150 to watch a ball game because Pedro from Taiwan got signed on for a $200 million contract and he can't play for 2 years. I just don't see the point in that. So I hope, again, I've mentioned before, I think I have an email site if you don't agree with me, if you're pissed off about what I say. And you know what it is, woodwardken@hotmail.com, 2 N's, again. And I look forward to your comments. It's been a fun show. I had to put it together quite quickly. As I said, I spent most of the day packing my garage as the studio will soon be moving to its new location. in same town and same state, unfortunately. But you just can't pass up the opportunity to stop having to pay somebody else's house payment. I am looking greatly forward to knowing that when I pay my rent, so to speak, from now on, it's toward ownership of the place I'm at. So, continue to watch the debates, the Republican debates. Try to get out what you can. As I said, right now there's so many candidates that it's really kind of a nuisance to watch, more or less, and not really that important. I say once we get down to the nitty gritty of having 3 or 4, or hopefully at some point 2 candidates, then I definitely encourage you to pay close attention to those debates. And I'm looking very much forward to the first debate between Bernie and Hillary. And unfortunately, it sounds like we may even have a couple more. Mr. Biden might be joining the festivities, and Mr. Gore is being greatly encouraged to join the festivities. I hope that those 2 latter do not, but that's not in my power, obviously. So stay vigilant, stay informed, and enjoy the rest of what is left of summer.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but you're a total bitch.
And then claim the low road.
Now once upon a time in this village of the damned, I took my shot at greatness and the goddamn gun was jammed. So I'm in a drunken state, cause I can't take life straight. And if I dull my eyes enough, the brightness fades. I left my heart in San Francisco and my brain in Los Angeles. My heart just made me bitter and my brain just made me dangerous. I don't miss either one, but I look into the sun and I'd give anything for one good pair of shades. The world is a wasteland from Green Bay to Graceland. There's no one fit to lead the human race. And you all know what we are, the throwbacks, the retards, the ever-growing face of human waste. I first fell off the wagon on the open road to nowhere, and I guess I'd still be dragging if I thought that I could go there and return to sing this song. But I knew all along it's a one-way trip and I can't pay the fare. All my heroes are gone and their figures cast in lead, from the fountains at their feet to the bird shit on their heads. And I can't help but wonder, as they lay 6 feet under, did they die for me or did they even care? The world is a wasteland from Green Bay to Graceland. There's no one fit to lead the human race. And you all know what we are, the throwbacks, the retards, the ever-growing face of human waste. The ever-growing face of human waste. The ever-growing face of human waste.